The table to the right summarizes 358 films from a certain year that have been classified into a genre and have a rating. Complete parts A through D below. Okay. What percentage of these films are rated R? So we can pull this into StatCrunch. Let me move this over a little bit. Click in here and pull it up. I don't think it's needed, at least not for part A. We'll look and see what the other parts do. I can choose a calculator. And you don't need this fancy calculator here. Okay, it just says what percentage are rated R. So we're going to look at this rated R column. And we see 179. So I'm going to do 179. Whoop. And then divided by the total. And so it's half of them, right? 50%. So I can multiply it by 100 to sort of make it official. And so I'm going to put 50%. Okay. What percentage of these films were rated R comedies? So now I'm going to look at the rated R and the comedy. So I'm looking at that number, in this case, number 42. So 42 over 358. Okay, so let's multiply that by 100. We get 11.73%, and it says around the 1 decimal point as needed, so 11.7. Now, if it ever counts you wrong just from a rounding, you put 11.73 or something, just email me and I can let you know. Particularly on a quiz, or if there's any sort of a test on here where you have to redo the whole problem. What percentage of R-rated films were comedies? So this is slightly different, right? So part B here, it said what percentage of these films. Now, the these here means this entire list of films, not the ones that were rated R. But this part C, what percentage of rated R films were comedy? So now we're only focused on this column here. So all we have is a big bag of rated R films, and we want to know what percentage of those were comedies. 42 out of what's our total? 179. So again, it's really important that you look to see what is my total. So I'm going to do 42 divided by 179, and we know we got to multiply by 100. I'll go ahead and do that. And we get 23.5. What percentage of comedies were rated R? This is slightly different. I want you to think about this for a moment. Go ahead and pause the video now and see if you can think through this. What percent of the comedies were rated R? Did you think about it? So now, what is our total? Good, 79. So now we're only looking at this row of comedies. Now we want to know what percentage of the comedies were rated R. So now we have 42 over 79. And I put that in the calculator, and I got 53 point, round to 1 decimal place, 2%. Okay, so I hope that helps.